33 years old. I'm originally from Russia. I was born in Taganrog, south of Russia, and now I live in Costa Mesa, California. My name is Sasha. I'm 33 years old. I'm originally from Russia. I was born in Taganrog, south of Russia, and now I live in Costa Mesa, California. Educational system in Russia is completely different. So kids go to school when they're 7 years old, and it's 10 years in the same school. There is like first floor for small kids, then second floor is for older kids, and they're usually mixed up with older and older, and the third floor is for like the oldest kids, which is similar to high school, but we are all in the same building and the teachers are the same. So I remember going to school and always liking foreign languages. I studied English, French, and German at school, and when I graduated, I could probably speak fluent French and English on the same level, and my German wasn't so good. And I was thinking of becoming a translator, interpreter, or a teacher of foreign languages. And when it was time to choose a career, we only had 2 universities in our city, so it was between going to be a teacher, which was a pedagogical institute, and a radio engineering institute. And most of my family graduated from Taganrog State University of Radio Engineering. My dad graduated from it, my mom graduated from it, a lot of my aunts, uncles, and cousins graduated from it, so they are all engineers. And so I was highly advised by everyone to choose the engineering route.
Hello, my name is Anjali Filemu. I am 30 years old. I was born in Hollywood, California, and I currently live in Huntington Beach, California. Student, from kindergarten through 12th grade, I was an honor student, graduated with highest honors and all of that. But I came to England and my education was not necessarily that A student anymore. I can remember, I think I got a B in my science class. And I just remember thinking, oh my goodness, these standards are much higher than what I'm used to. And whereas I was kind of looked upon as one of the smart kids, I just feel like I'm just so average here. And I could really tell the difference in the level of education with my peers. And it was definitely a different experience being out there. I think that for someone coming in outside, not only is there a difference in just the cultural context. So I was coming to a school where there was definitely different groups of people with different backgrounds. I can remember there were students from Mexico who were there to kind of just learn English and take classes. And I can remember while I was out there that actually my Spanish became much stronger and I was more confident in Spanish after kind of hanging out with the kids from Mexico there and just talking with them and helping them with their schoolwork. And then they would help, teach me more words. And it was a really good experience in that way. And actually, because of that experience and speaking to people from all different places around the world, and, a lot of people shared common language. I had the opportunity while I was out there to tour with the school had like a chorale, and I was able to tour around various countries, Portugal, Spain, south of France, and it was just always impressive to me how out there in Europe, everyone kind of knew multiple languages, and they would be able to communicate with different people using one or two different common languages. I thought that was just so cool, and that helped to steer me towards wanting to actually study modern languages. I wanted to become an interpreter. Actually, after that experience, I just fell in love with language, and I've always loved languages. And I thought that was interesting that I went to England, and I decided that from that experience, where English is the national language, and I actually end up wanting to learn and be able to communicate with people different languages. I learned a lot more French and a little more Portuguese and everything while I was out there. So that was kind of my experience.
Hi, I'm Eleanor.
This is Therese.
And Elda.
So one common theme that we chose out of the three to focus on was education. In each of our interviewees, we realized that earlier education did not play a role or influence their career paths or college concentrations later on in their lives.
One of our why questions was, why go to college in another country? As far as Sasha's story goes, she just really wanted to see the world and enjoyed other cultures. And she just so happened to end up in the United States and really liked it here. So she decided she wanted to go to accounting school.
And my friend that I chose to interview is named Beck Corlan, and she's 24 years old. She was 17 when she came over here from Romania, and she came here as an exchange student, and she actually lived with a family in Washington. College for her, or high school for her, was really a breeze because she was just so used to harder education back home, and so she got really involved in extracurricular sports. In Romania, options are mostly limited to two major concentrations, which is you can either be a doctor or a teacher. And her passion was really for music, so she actually came over here and completed a certified program for 1 year as at a music school.
The reason Angelique decided to travel to England and get her education over there was to gain freedom and find herself after going to school with the same people for 13 years. I was smart.